Let's make some Trini style chicken pilau. We wash our chicken with vinegar, add lemon juice. We always wash our chicken with lemon juice to take away all that freshness and bacteria from the chicken. I'm going to use some thyme, some coriander, some parsley, and some fresh garlic, onion, ginger. Chop that in my hand chopper and add that to the chicken that I have previously seasoned with some garlic powder, salt, black pepper, and paprika. I'm going to set that aside and leave it to sit there and absorb the seasonings while I prepare other stuff. I've also added some fresh thyme to that as well. I'm going to start chopping up the cabbage to make my coleslaw, because we don't eat pilau without coleslaw. That's an absolute disrespect. You cannot have pilau without coleslaw. No, there's nothing I want so. So I'm heating up my oil in the pot and I'm pounding some garlic cloves to add to the oil, which is my dad's recipe. So when the garlic is nice and brown, you know that the oil is hot enough and you start adding your brown sugar in there. I'm adding a generous amount of brown sugar because I want my chicken to be nice and brown, and I also want my pilau rice to be brown as well, because we don't eat white pilau, do we? It's not nice. So the chicken is sitting there waiting to go into the oil once the sugar is nice and brown. So this foam on top of the sugar here, let's talk about the foam on top of the sugar. When the sugar starts making this foam on top, it's almost time to put the meat in. So I'm just giving it a little stir because I don't want the ones at the bottom to burn, to get better. At this point, this is where we're going to add the meat. When it starts smoking and the foam is just like this, it's a lot of foam. So I'm going to add the chicken in, but then I thought, nah, let me just chuck all in there because I don't want to start setting the smoke alarms off, because that's a lot of smoke. So I've also covered the pot for the smoke not to go up, and I'm giving that a nice stir as well. And yeah, look at that, nice and brown. And I haven't used anything from the shop. I haven't used anything from the bottle. Look, I'm not dissing anybody, but I don't use the one in the bottle. I make my own. And also I've started to add a tablespoon of sugar and the carrots to the coleslaw, and I'm giving that a nice mix. Well, not me, because my son is doing it. So this is the chicken, nice and brown. I'm leaving that to cook a bit. I'm adding some water, not too much water. I've just boiled a little bit of water in the kettle, maybe 1 cup of water. And then my coconut milk. I usually use the Maggi coconut powder, but I didn't have any, so I just got this one. I really couldn't be bothered to start breaking this. And so I just use half of this. Put that in a pot. I'm leaving it there to dissolve, because it's like coconut oil, isn't it? I've washed my rice, and I've now added the rice to the pot. I'm not adding any more water to this pot. I'm just going to add a Maggi cube and some of the green seasoning that I've chopped earlier. And I'm going to cover that pot and leave it to steam. I'm not going to open this pot for another 20-25 minutes. And when I do, oh my God, look at that. Look at that. The most perfect pilau and coleslaw in all of Trinidad and Tobago. See that? Proper Trini food. What is it? What can beat this? Nothing.